Hello everyone and welcome back. Today in this video we are going to talk about a wireless technology, what's called a MIMO. Probably it's one of the main technologies used in wireless communications today. MIMO is an acronym for multiple input, multiple output. That means it uses both transmitters and receivers to send and receive data at the same time. In other words, MIMO improves signal quality by sending more data at once on the same frequency. As I said, MIMO is a wireless communication technology that has been around since 1990s, but it has only recently been used in the tech market. It works by using multiple antennas and signal processing techniques to improve data speeds and range. Multiple antennas are used at both transmitters and receivers end of wireless devices to achieve faster data transfer rates. As you know, in today's modern world, speed of data transmission is critical to any wireless device. So MIMO technology has become a standard in wireless devices since it was adopted. Now you must be thinking about where this technology is being used, right? Well, MIMO is being used in Wi-Fi networks, 4G mobile networks, LTE and 5G networks. In addition to that, it also can be used in wireless local area networks and WiMAX. The good thing is it is supported by all wireless devices with 802.11n, also known as Wi-Fi 4. MIMO helps 802.11n devices to reach higher speeds than devices without 802.11n. Okay, now let's get into its technical details. To implement MIMO, a mobile device, router or access point must support MIMO. Only then you would be able to get optimal performance. Technically, MIMO uses a natural radio wave technique called multipath. With multipath, transmitted signal bounces off walls, trees and other obstacles, reaching the receiving antenna multiple times at different angles and slightly different times. In the past, multipath faced interference problems and even slowed down wireless signals. But now multipath is embedded into MIMO technology to overcome previous issues. Okay, I hope you got what I explained so far. Pretty much easy to understand. Right, let's go a little more deeper into it. MIMO technology increases receivers' signal capturing power by enabling small antennas to combine data streams coming from different paths and at different times. Smart antennas use two main techniques such as spatial dimension and spatial diversity. Spatial dimension is used to increase the performance and range, while spatial diversity is used to reduce signal fading by sending multiple copies of the same signal through multiple antennas. In plain English, it means creating additional copies of the data so that bits and pieces of the scattered information can be picked up to reconstruct the original signal. Now typical MIMO configurations fall into these categories: 2x2, 3x3, 4x4 and 8x8. Numbers indicate transmitting and receiving antennas of devices such as routers or mobile. More antennas usually mean higher speeds. A wireless router with two antennas can have a speed of 300 megabits. Router with 3 antennas has a speed of 600 megabits per second. Router needs multiple antennas and must fully support all features of at least Wi-Fi 4 802.11n to get highest speed possible. Okay, now the most important part. Working of MIMO is basically based on three fundamental techniques. Beamforming. This technique maximizes the signal power by sending transmission signals to specific users instead of a large area. As you can see on the other side, older router without beamforming send transmission signals in every direction. Spatial multiplexing. In this technique, a high rate signal is split into lower rate signal or streams, and each stream is transmitted from a different antenna. This technique is used to deliver additional data capacity by utilizing different paths to carry extra traffic that increases data throughput capability. Space-time coding. In this technique, data is changed to different versions of the same information and transmitted using multiple antennas. And then receiver combines all the versions of the received information through different antennas in an optimal way to extract as much information from each of them as possible. Okay, now there are different types of MIMO. We will discuss in the next video. Please stay tuned.